It makes sense. I was feeling like lukewarm about it, to say the least, and then when I saw the clip of him saying like he's not even sure if he'd go to the paper tournaments, it was like kind of a turn off, even though, I enjoyed, and like I didn't interact much with him at the Mystic Invitational, but he seemed like a great guy, and just don't think their choice makes sense. Sometimes it feels like Wizards is like, I mean, they have to know that when they pick Savage, they've got to know like people are going to be pissed. Jess is still basically a random person that won a GP. Yeah, her resume is not super impressive in a vacuum, but honestly, at this point, I'm fine with them helping out. Putting women and minorities and people from some of the regions in the spotlight. Because people say like, people say, oh, maybe the MPL is not the best for that. We want to keep the MPL like the best players, but if you, it always feels like the but argument. Yeah, it's good, but I think it's. I don't know who was saying it. Was maybe Russ Merriam again, but he was saying like if you work from the bottom, people say like, oh, you should help them, but at the bottom of the chain, not like put them at the top. But if you do that, it takes forever. It doesn't happen. It might take 10 years. I think it's just. Well, I'm super dead. Because I'll play Hostage Shaker, force them to at least use Lightning Strike. Yeah, because like Jess is one of us. She like goes to GPs despite living in the not low country for Magic tournaments pretty much. And give me a sec. Wow, I'm actually not extremely dead right now. Not sure how that happened. I felt like I was miles behind. Like inviting Savage feels like. I don't know. Wow. Well, I don't know how to say that properly. And I invited Savage feels like selling out a bit, maybe. Or maybe like inviting Savage feels like trying to grow the game, but I think the cost is too high when you're like screwing over so many pros who's played for so many years. I don't know. It's just also, I don't know. It's kind of a bad move. They like. Feels like it's a bad move. Feels like they'll lose credibility and stuff. But we're like, I mean, most people who watch my stream, we're kind of maybe not that representative. That's one thing I'm never sure of too. Are we like, how representative are we? Like, even, aren't we in our bubble? Even if you see like everyone agrees with that, like it's maybe only Twitter is maybe still a fraction of the Magic community. I'm not sure. And obviously this chat is like kind of a huge circle jerk, but what about Twitter? Is it still a circle jerk, or is it like fairly representative of like everyone who plays Magic? What, you know? It's not because we're like a small percentage that we're not representative. Ultimately, Wizards' goal is making money. I'm sure they have calculated this move in order to maximize revenue. Yeah, but you can't say that and at the same time saying you're trying to promote that. Doesn't that go like against promoting diversity? Like the short-term like gains are not. I don't know. Maybe these things go hand in hand. Matt Onti says most of the casual players I know could not give two craps about who is in the MPL. Adam says Twitter is an even worse circle jerk. Saying they want to promote diversity is in itself a move calculated to maximize profits. Yeah, but I don't care, you know. I mean, if they're maximizing profits while making, you know, progress in the world. That's sounds good to me, honestly. If Wizards cared about diversity, they would make real moves to help and promote non-male white people instead of adding a woman to the MPL, which comes at zero cost to them. When it's to promote diversity by spending some extra dollars, they appear to be lacking. I don't know, is there a better move than having more women or trans, etc., in the MPL on the biggest stage? I mean, I've heard that here and there. I don't know how true it is, but I'd be willing to bet that there's way more women and trans people and minorities going to their LGS playing Magic, you know, in the past few months and stuff. I don't know. Alright, when in doubt, just play Nissa. I'm just gonna ignore Chandra and just use Vraska's Contempt. He says create a non-male league that people can actually qualify for, then give the top two performers of that league a spot in MPL. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of good ideas. I'm not sure if that would be good or not, but I mean, I don't want to try and discuss like I don't think we can discuss the whole everything. We just Vivian Plus probably better than spending my turn killing Chandra.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
No one knows the wilds like I do. I mean, come back to your point, Makis. I think they should, you know, Willie Etta like at a proposal. I don't know why they stopped consulting was pro players or, you know, players, and doesn't sound like they're really using the MPL players as a resource. They don't have a players council anymore. That stuff, I think that was really good, probably. Oh, I guess I messed up. I didn't float a mana. That was loose. Yeah, King Art didn't have the best take. This is not your finest take, I think, King Art. We're done here.
My newest friend.
Hey, Mad Auntie. Do you... Do you play Magic because you like the pretty art? Just joking. You like the nice... You're a girl, you like the pictures. That's what King Art's saying. I'm teasing King Art. Oh, no, I'm not... It's just engraved in society, a little much to change. I don't think so. Like, I'm sure if you go back 50 years or whatever, you know, like, I know women couldn't vote. There was like, you know, it's, and everything's getting, I don't know, I think things will change in just a matter of time, and I think you should probably try and do what you can to make it as fast as possible. Maybe I'll try free to rest. See what happens. Anyway, the bottom line is that Wizards is lying in their push for diversity, and people in the less represented groups are taking a giant bait and believing and supporting it. I think you're wrong. I think someone like Ellen Chase is... That's probably what she cares the most about right now. I don't think you can generalize, you know... Yeah, I don't think you can generalize, put everyone at WotC in the same bag. What's the play here? Mana efficiency? Probably. I don't think it's a lie, McKees. I think it's just like they probably have to make a lot of compromise. It's like not. It's not like black and white. Just ignore whatever Murph says. Probably better off. He's our resident troll. Oh, shocker. Nissa's gonna win us another game. I might have won this game without Nissa, to be fair. Should I attack or should I get... I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm just gonna play Gross Chamber Guardian. I'm not gonna risk a lightning strike on my land. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go for max. Max value. I could have got an attack in first, but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, horse. I'll gamble. How did that conversation end up being about how bad the US soccer team is? And all the... Is that the new gold win point? It's not Hitler anymore, it's the US soccer team. What did they do? Oh, it's gonna be pretty ugly when they cry up the carnarium. It's gonna be good value for them. Itakitsu, I don't think people are complaining about Jess and then MPL. I think more. Oh, they did have the cry. Jeez. I think personally, I'm a bit more upset about the Ceviche invite. I feel it might be tough. I don't know. I hope he doesn't care too much because it's probably not fun for him right now. Like, he didn't ask for any of it, I'm sure. But it's hard to talk about what's going on without, talking about him. I'm kind of making a comeback. I hit a land if I hit another land or two. Savich was saying how his day yesterday wasn't the greatest. I mean, I can't imagine people, I don't think people have been attacking him. I hope not. But it's tough, They didn't take Nissa. They've got to have a counter spell. Let's see if I can hug them. I'm not going to play my land. I'm just going to Hostage Shaker my J-Light Ranger. Not sure. Not sure what I was supposed to do, actually. Damn. That didn't work out very well. I still like the way I played it. They did have to absorb. Well, looks like they're flooded a bit. He did sign the contract. He must have known how some people were going to react given the Mythic Invitational. I mean, you can't blame someone for taking money someone throws at them. That'd be so hypocritical, right? There's like 1 in a million Jerry T's, Hard to be like how many people would be like, no, I don't deserve it. Someone else deserves it more than me. I'm gonna decline your invite to the MPL. That's just not realistic. I think people are upset at WotC. I think the number one thing that keeps coming back is the lack of transparency and the you know, how there seems to be a huge gap between the MPL and everything else. Oh no.
Balance.
Only time will tell.
Should I just present lethal here? Oh. 4, 8, 11. Yeah, sure. I'll go for lethal. Ceviche is great. 100% on Watsi for not bothering to write and publish a clear and fair. Yeah, I mean, Ceviche, he seems great. I don't know him very well. He seems great. It's just like it happens that he's probably wasn't the ideal choice, and there's already been a lot of like these kind of decisions in the past, and you know, Magic players just it's tough. Like at least, I mean. Why do I have so many cards to leave in? Oh yeah, because I have these Ghost Chamber Guardians now. I don't like going too low. I actually don't love Vraska's Contempt. Maybe I'll do one Elder Spell, one Vraska's Contempt. This hand is gas. Is that like the perfect hand? Close to it. How greedy should I be? Land, second land, third land, land Gabriel, land kill Gabriel. Alright, I'm gonna take the Vraska's Contempt. I'll play, even though I plan on playing Gabriel, I'm going to play that. I want to just not lose to a FIFA Sandy out of nowhere. Ouch. That sucks. That doesn't suck.
This is hard for my worst defeat.
Let's see if the wilds are my shield.
Yeah, Guardian's really good against that Spur. Ugin. I was thinking Ugin or Liliana's probably their only way out of that one. But even that, should be okay.
Can't stop nature.
There's only so much value you can get out of an Ugin. And you block the 2 to 100%, yeah. People are so fake, it's hurt. I don't know. I don't think it's sometimes I don't think it's people being fake, but also you can't like burn all the bridges if you're trying to make progress and stuff, you know. You can't just lash out and I mean you can I guess, but it's you know just a lot of compromises. Yeah, I don't know, man. We are from very different cultures, and it shows in this subject. Oh, maybe. You mean people who say both? I think people who say both is just a way of showing support to Savic and, you know, making him understand it's nothing against him, you know. I mean, I didn't tweet anything about this stuff yesterday because, I don't know, I mean, first I talked about it on my stream and then I didn't feel like I had much to add or anything. Am I just gonna get blown out by I'm just gonna say go. They gotta have Chain Whaler. They didn't have a 1-drop or 2-drop. And if they don't, that's I'm probably in good shape anyways. If you don't say you're happy for Savic, you get tabled as a Soul Lord pretty much. I don't know, I feel like if I tweeted something, I tweeted something like happy about I like and I'm happy about the Jess invite and I have a hard time like wrapping my head around the Savic one. And I might have added like nothing personal against Savic or some way of, you know, making him try not feel too bad. I don't know. I don't think it's being fake, it's just like showing a bit of empathy for the spot he's in. Did I read Spurling's article? Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I think honestly, I would have been also perfectly fine with just tweeting that without like saying like nothing personal towards Savic or whatever, you know. But people are honestly happy that a complete random that have to say 5. I mean, I'm not. I mean, it's like it's not in a vacuum, right? It's not like he gains and it's a free roll for all of us. You know, it's like he gains and it could have been someone else. So I kind of feel bad for whoever that could have been. So I'm not like. I guess that's fair to say you're. I don't know how to phrase it. It's basically not a good decision by Wizards. I don't know how else to. Other issues, MPL members weren't allowed to join esports teams, but WotC is letting Savage stay in Liquid. Yeah, I mean, that's another... It's kind of another problem I wasn't even aware of, really, or thought about. It's probably not great. How did I sideboard last time against Red? Find Finality's not as good when you don't have Branch Walkers or Water Willows Walkers to get back. I don't know. It's tough too because it doesn't even seem like the viewers for the MC in London were that great. Was the viewership even that high for the first week of the MPL? It doesn't seem like their decisions are really necessarily like paying off or anything, like the Silver Showcase, like I don't know. It's kind of always the same thing with Wizards. Like, it's so hard to know the decisions they make are any good because the game is just so good. NIP yellowhat when? Only if PPD coaches me. London was done because Modern is a terrible format? I don't think so. I think Modern is... I think the games in Modern are really interesting, but... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, London had a lot of bad things going for it. It was on pre-release day. It was during, was it the League of Legends or Hearthstone Worlds? And I'm not the best judge of the MPL show because I don't watch a ton of... Oh, I messed up. Took 2 damage. I don't watch a ton of Magic coverage anyways. We were talking about it earlier. One big thing for me was that already published the deck lists. And that was what I would be most excited about, is like find out what people are playing. So having all the deck lists out 2 days, and especially what the hell? Let's try and call me. The sub while I'm gone. Shy. And this is so good against red too. Every time it's just such a huge tempo swing. Do GP winners even get airfare anymore? I don't think GP winners ever got airfare. I don't know. Also, the whole MPL, I feel like it's not very exciting. The whole, like, it's over a bunch of weeks. I mean, I never watched a ton of soccer. I'm trying to think. I guess, yeah, season games, it's kind of exciting to see how you're... Like, I guess it's... Do we even know what they're playing for besides buys at Arena? Like... What are they playing for? Are they playing for just buys and stuff? I feel like that's what makes it exciting to just high stakes. Like, it's so like... Sure, they won a match. Like, it's... I feel like... You don't even really know what they're playing for, or it's like not clear. They're playing for buys and additional mythic points. Yeah, that's like... Just doesn't sound very glamorous, I guess, or... Alright, then I'm going to play one more match and... Oh, is that the match? Diamond. What is my record today? I lost once to that Esper deck when we flooded and screwed. And I lost once to Mono Red out of the, what, 3 or 4 times we played against Mono Red. Hey, Manuel. Emmanuel says... If your only shot getting into an MPL is collecting mythic points, but the MPL players already have the advantage of playing for cheaty mythic points, I think they're separate. I don't think they count the same. Like, the mythic points they're collecting and the mythic points we collect they're just not the same. So they don't get just... I don't think they get that huge edge, etc. Complain about the mocks. I'm actually super excited about the mocks. I like a lot of people I like competing. I think mocks gonna be pretty hype. I was actually thinking about maybe writing something about the mocks competitors, but I'm too lazy to do that. Like a little presentation of everyone who's qualified for the mocks. That's another like that was really bad. That's another slap in the face to like the way they're treating the mocks. These are gonna have really good coverage. They have like the best in the business doing coverage. Who's in the mocks? Jabberwocky qualified, Misplayed Ginger qualified, tons of really good Moto Grinders qualified. Both Kenji are qualified. Marcio made it again. It's pretty sick line. Oh my god. I forgot I had Gross Chamber Guardian. Well, that was a mistake. Probably going to cost me the game. And yeah, GG. I guess I should have called it a day after last match. How do I find a list of these people? Let's see. Twitter. It's been posted. Following Randy Bueller is probably a good bet for the mocks. Just give Randy Bueller a follow on Twitter if you don't, and check out his Twitter. It's probably your best bet. And whoa. I would actually probably be winning this game if I hadn't, like, if I just adapted my Guardian. I actually wanted to watch the little trailer they did. Oh, ladies qualified too, jeez. Who didn't qualify? I'm basically the only person that didn't qualify. BK and Andy Gray, Andrew Beckstrom. Well, I didn't look at the stats yet. I think Misplaced Ginger was saying his stats are just awful. Jabberwocky has 65. Jeez, that is sick. Who has the lowest? I think Misplaced Ginger was saying Derek Pite. He has a. Alright. When is the Modern Super League starting? I believe May 28th, so in 2 weeks. And I believe we're the first. It's going to be me, Logan, and Reed up first against Team Play Design. Who knows who Team Play Design is going to be? Could literally be anyone. But yeah, not the easiest opponents for our first round match. Modern matches. Who has 39 modern matches? That's insane. 10,000 limited, 39. A decent bit of standard. Those stats are kind of cool. Hand's pretty decent. Team Pamplemousse, yeah. Grapefruit. Le Pamplemousse. How was coverage last year? I don't know because I was playing. I was busy getting dead last. Not actual dead last, but close. I think it had a few hiccups, but it was pretty good overall. They're probably going to do even better this year. Why is no one playing Nexus anymore? I'm not too sure. I think because there's a lot of Teferi in the format, and Deck's really good, but it really sucks against Teferi. How do I deal with that Nikobe? My hand's really good, but doesn't do that much against Nikobe. I guess I'd get on the board was more just use my mana efficiently. I wouldn't hate I might just sag the Jade Light Ranger. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. Well, that makes it easy. Is that better than... I can Nissa plus find? It's a bit dirtly. Could have just Nissa and played a Gross Chamber Guardian. Yeah, I guess I should have played Nissa last turn. What do you drop for find? I don't remember. I got the district guide and the main deck Brontodon. Like, imagine if that Vraska was a Karn. Shirless says how he thinks baby Vraska is sick, but I feel like it's tiny bit underpowered. Hey Sika, you don't have to be saddened that I didn't get a spot in the NPL. I don't think I was the best choice. I appreciate it though. Alright. Looks like they're just dying right now. Yeah, exactly. Don't be sad for me, I'm rich. I've had my fair share of good things happen to me.
So sad to see the Pigeons snubbed from the MPL yet again.
Yeah. Where's your diversity now, Watsy? Thanks, Adam. Thanks for the $5 donation. I see your Black Lotus. It's a lie, I don't have it. I was just trying to be cool. It's actually all a lie. No power 9 here. How are they still at 13? I feel like I've been attacking for like 7 damage a turn for the past 20 turns and somehow they're still at 14. Alright, I'm gonna sack a land this time. Let's try and keep the forest, I guess, in case I draw Nissa. Yikes. I'm gonna lose this game. Doesn't look like they have too many counter spells, so I guess. Alright, one more. The last event to award pro points will be GP Magic Fest Seattle, June 23, 21, 23rd. Oh, that's cool. I have exactly 600. Me and LSV exactly 600. That's kind of funny. It's a good number. No more pro points. Feels bad, man. Go to the GP. Yeah, okay. Why is my name all lowercase? I don't know. That's funny. Just because I'm French. That is true. Why is my name all lowercase? I'm the only one on the list. Hey, remember? Oh, Harry, don't let Merv get at you. How bad can the res be? It's gotta be good enough. Famous last words. Yeah, I'm dumb. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad, keeping that duress on top. Wow, that was heinous.
The next elimination from MPL.
Wow, brutal, Irvins. Game of Thrones. Game of Bands. Keeping that duress was so bad. I'm gonna get punished so hard. Why not? That's so lucky. Calculated, I mean. Celtics banner, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. And Irvin's over a year was the tier 1 sub, appreciate it. Never mind, I played it perfect. Wow. That's a good hand. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna take the one that can cast and hope that's good. Kai is only 49, level 49. I did another one. That's kind of gas. I'm kind of screwed here. Where did this game all go wrong? Did I miss a land drop? I didn't, right? I guess they just had a pretty good draw. They were on the play, was a good curve. It's not too bad for me. I think I just have to gamble, right? Maybe I should have attacked first. Attacking seems bad. Problem is they probably don't have other 6 drops to draw. They only have good cards from now on. Maybe thought erasure? They break somehow.
I've seen someone like you.
I don't know why I'm not attacking first. Alright, so I think we're back in the lead. This is why I don't play 6 mana planeswalkers in my deck. Hashtag result oriented. Yikes. Oh, that was kind of brutal. I really need to hit a creature there, any creature. That's kind of a tricky one. I play Crisis, can go Liliana minus, and then I have no board. I think I actually have to go Vivian Reed plus try and hit a... Alright, good beats. They're probably just losing it. Just somehow breaking. It's kind of absurd. Ugin gets rid of Vivian Reed. I might be able to ultimate Vivian Reed. So greedy playing multiple Lilianas and Ugins in their deck. And they keep drawing the worst card possible every turn. This is so unreal. I've probably seen something like it, but that is really unlucky. This little flex, just flexing. Oh. Nice mana tapping. God, that was heinous. So we can make a token and then minus again. Pearl is, she's gonna starve. Dinner's not gonna be ready for another hour. Obviously the last match is always the like half an hour match or something. Oh, and we still have to look at the... Alright, good game.